Casinos are estimated to make between 60 and 80% of their profits off of compulsive gamblers. As a result of the free market telling businesses to pursue the greatest profit possible, casino advertising is aimed mainly at problem gamblers. Get ready for an eye-opening exploration into the different promotions and strategies employed by casinos to target vulnerable players, mainly encompassing those who are between 18 and 25 years old and those who are elderly. Before we begin, it's important to acknowledge that not all casinos employ predatory practices. Supposedly. However, there is a dark side to this industry that's very clear, and where casinos have a direct incentive to capitalize on the struggles of compulsive gamblers to boost their profits. They strategically target people who are more susceptible to developing a gambling problem, such as people experiencing financial difficulties, emotional distress, or social isolation. These difficulties are really often found in both younger and elderly audiences, for opposing reasons. When you're young, your financial future is often very unsteady. You're going through periods of huge change, and you're searching for what'll bring you meaning in your life. That's why casino advertisements like this exist. They want you to feel like a big shot, and they want you to keep coming back, thinking that you could do this full time, or God forbid, even professionally, and give you something to care about and work towards in your life. When it comes to the elderly, they could be on fixed incomes now in retirement, thinking that they need to hit it big to achieve financial security. Or they could be experiencing troubling times as loved ones and friends are beginning to decline physically and mentally, or even pass away. Why not escape reality by spending the day on the slot machines, where there are no worries now, right? These tactics aim to create a sense of false hope, making it challenging for compulsive gamblers to resist the allure. One of the key tools in a casino's arsenal is the use of promotions and rewards programs. These strategies are designed to create a sense of excitement and incentivize continuing to play. So it's free play vouchers, exclusive discounts, and lavish rewards that are often offered, and they encourage gamblers to spend more time and more money within the casino environment. Casinos know that if you spend more time playing, they're more likely to win. So they'll do whatever is needed to keep you coming back. Casinos often employ loyalty programs to foster a sense of community among their players. This also feeds into the narrative of meaning and belonging, especially for the younger players, as you appear to be this big shot invited back and given free stuff by this big-time casino. These programs provide perks such as free meals, accommodations, and entertainment to entice players to stay longer and gamble more frequently. The comp services can create a sense of entitlement and further contribute to addictive behaviors. They sure did for me. I knew exactly what my reward status was at the casino, but not what my girlfriend's birthday was. It's safe to say that my priorities were out of whack. Another tactic commonly employed by casinos is the manipulation of near misses and the illusion of control. Slot machines, for instance, are programmed to create near misses, where the winning combinations will be just off. This psychological trick gives the false impression that a big win is just within reach, leading players to continue chasing their losses. The elderly are more likely to play slot machines than any other game, so the near-miss fallacy keeps them glued to the machine to feed on the dopamine the machine is producing for them. Predatory casinos often utilize targeted advertising strategies to reach potential compulsive gamblers. They employ sophisticated data analysis and targeting algorithms to identify and advertise to individuals at risk of developing a gambling problem. These personalized ads can be really powerful triggers for vulnerable people, leading to increased gambling behavior. Casinos know who is a problem gambler and who isn't, but instead of using that information to get the people the help that they need, the financial incentives drive the casinos to maximize their marketing to target these specific players. One concerning aspect of predatory casino marketing is the lack of player protection. Despite some regulatory framework that's in place, enforcement can be lax, allowing casinos to continue exploiting compulsive gamblers. An example of self-exclusion is at brick-and-mortar casinos that are enforced by the house. So, if they know someone isn't supposed to be there, but they're a cash cow, well, they may take their time in removing them from the building. But, of course, how could you ever prove that this was the case? This highlights the need for stronger regulations and third-party, unbiased oversight to protect people from falling into the clutches of these predatory practices. There should be groups responsible for self-exclusion-based trespasses that aren't the casino's own security team, a group without a direct financial incentive to let things slide. By promoting education, awareness, and support services, we can help people understand the risks associated with gambling, and we can provide resources for those that need it most. Encouraging responsible gambling practices for non-addicts and helping those who are addicted to take the proper steps to avoid gambling can really help to combat the effects of predatory tactics employed by these casinos. If you or someone you know is struggling with a gambling addiction, it's essential to seek help and support. Many organizations and helplines are available to provide assistance, guidance, and resources for people in need. One example is 800-GAMBLER. Their information is linked down below. Remember, you're not alone, and reaching out for help is a sign of strength and not a sign of weakness. It's a desire to get better, not a desire to get worse or stay the same. Another way we can combat predatory casino marketing is by spreading awareness. Share this video with others, engage in discussion about responsible gambling, and support initiatives that advocate for stronger regulations and player protections. Together, we can shine a light on the darker side of the industry and work towards positive change. If you found this information thought-provoking, please give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below about predatory practices that you've witnessed. Let's raise awareness about the need for responsible gambling practices and support for those affected by gambling addiction. And if you want to support this channel, the number one thing that you can do is to smash that subscribe button and stay up to date on the content that I create here. Welcome to the community if you've just hit that button. Let's stay aware of what's going on with casino marketing, and let's keep getting better together, one day at a time.